Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new, definitely consider subscribing if you're a fan of Animal Crossing and or Nintendo games. I definitely plan to play more Nintendo games on the channel in the future. We actually have an outstanding Mario series still to wrap up. I actually recorded some footage for that game and I think I played for like 10 minutes and immediately was struggling, and I was just like, now's not the time. So Animal Crossing, much more chill than intense Mario platforming. So last time we left off on last week, I believe we had just started setting up our main street, maybe ended the video with moving our Nook's Cranny. I'll have to check the tape, can't remember at the moment. But so this week's video is jam-packed. We're definitely going to do some more Nook's Cranny decorating. As you see now, we instantly started off on speed build because, you know, just had to wrap up. I think this footage is actually filmed right after the footage from last week. There's actually some technical difficulties, and you're gonna notice a huge jump in dates because recording was a struggle this past week. So I was able to get some footage right after the last video, so this picks up right where it left off, this footage at least, and then we'll pick up later with some more recent footage. So there's a huge jump in like what the island looks like, but I definitely wanted to show you guys some of the grind that went into making Nook's Cranny. And even as I look at it now, there's always some stuff that I like to go back and change. Yeah, you can see this footage was recorded before Bunny Day. I did not participate in Bunny Day this year because it was honestly just as annoying as it was last year. Just too many balloons, too many eggs taking up resources that I wanted. So I was just like, you know what, bump Bunny Day, we're not participating, we don't observe on Compton. Drop a comment if you guys participated in Bunny Day. I know a lot of people are still newer to the game, and maybe this is their first experience, but if you played last year around this time, you definitely have that deep hatred in your heart for that Animal Crossing holiday. I did put some little Bunny Day decorations though, because I was a fan of that, the Bunny Day topiary. So now we're jumping forward in time a bit. Definitely wanted to move my house out of the way because it was taking up my little peninsula, my little jetty. This is, especially now that I'm watching this, not the final place for my house. I thought it'd be kind of cool to have it up on top of the waterfall. And maybe have like a bridge going over where I have that little jumping stone right there. I was going to have a bridge there, but I just don't think I love that placement. So that's just where we have it for now. I even decorated some of the area just a bit, just to kind of see if it was clicking for me, and it's just not. I don't love that area. So as we kind of develop the island a little bit more, we'll worry about that, because I really want to focus on getting that main area fully built out before we move on into the other section of the island. So here you can see you missed out on some of the fun of me planning out where to put some of my homes. As you can see, we got Lobo, moving Lobo's house. He's actually brand new villager on the island. We said goodbye to Marina. I think she's an octopus or a squid, but we got Zucker. So we said goodbye to Marina because she just ain't that cute. And kind of settled on Lobo, mainly because we might be moving in some of the Sanrio villagers. So we'll have to catch Lobo's vibes because we might replace someone else, to be determined. We have Melba on the island, and she's kind of boring. We have also had some villagers on the island for a long time. I don't really care too much about them, but I do like to have some cool looking villager houses. So we definitely have some people on the chopping block just because of the homes they have. But now we're talking to Tom Nook because we got another bridge to build, and I was really debating on which bridge to build. The Zen bridges are my favorite ones, but they definitely don't fit the urbanized look that we're trying to achieve, at least with the main central part of the island. So we settled on the iron bridge, And I'm so annoyed because I had a bridge like just a few feet up. You can kind of see where I go, and I pick up some lamps that I had previously placed. But the Zen bridges are so cool. We just didn't fit the urban vibe that we're trying to go for. I actually really do like the iron bridges though. Man, they expensive. I don't have a ton of money in the game. I got like a couple mil, but a lot of people have a lot more than that because they like went super hard on turnips. And I just didn't do that. After you hit a certain number, like you don't really need much more money. But moving all this stuff around on my island has been draining me. So we definitely need to hit it big on the stock market. Stock market, turnip market. We'll see though. So right in the middle of recording that audio, or towards the end of what you just saw, just got a phone call from a random Connecticut number that apparently the IRS or the Federal Reserve has got a warrant out for my arrest. I don't know if I can share that with you guys or not, but they're coming for me. This might be my last video. I might be in prison next week. So if no videos show up, it's because I was arrested by the Federal Reserve. It's been a good ride though. So now I got some nice clips of my favorite parts of the island so far. So I really wanted to showcase some of the new spots that I didn't have the opportunity to record. All of this is just along this main strip of road that I built near the town center. And Nook's Cranny really came together. The cherry blossoms in full bloom, so definitely wanted to get those in there too. I think cherry blossom might be the prettiest season in Animal Crossing. I really liked when we had snow, but the cherry blossoms look so nice, especially with like the petals in the air, and it's so much shorter too, so you really got to appreciate it since it's only here for a limited time. But now I'm cutting the fancy shots because I wanted to show you around. Definitely had to flex all of my Jacob's ladders and show you guys what the island actually looks like when you're running around. Once cherry blossom season is over, I'll probably chop those trees down and just put like fruit trees in case I need to make some quick cash, but for now I definitely got to capitalize on the cherry blossoms. Before I was intending to only use some of the houses, I think I might end up using more houses on my city side of the map than I thought, because I want to try and use up, I mean, I don't want it too condensed because there's so much unused space, or at least on my last island there was so much unused space, so I really want to try and fill everything out and definitely have it feel like a city. But definitely had to capture Eric enjoying a little popsicle. That's been this week's video. We're going to pick right back up next week. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys.